All right, so you want the best of the best. You want Katy, Texas. You want Katy High School. You want Katy Middle School. You want the most up-and-coming master plan community in all of Houston? Well, that's where we're at. And they are selling homes just like this for some of the most cheap and affordable prices that I have ever seen. The only question that I have for you today is I don't know which one you're gonna like better. Inside of this one, now this is actually the smallest house we're gonna go into, and it's massive. We got this, or homes like this. We got double sliders. Check that ceiling out and just wait until you see what's down that hallway. One of the most insane things that I've ever seen. Look at this house. What's in there, by the way? So we wanted to do 3 things today. Show you the newest floor plans to Houston, Texas. 2, we wanted to show you what it's like to be in the hottest new master plan community in Katy, Texas, y'all. You're gonna be going to Katy High School here. And 3, I'm talking about some of the most insane price reductions that you are going to find. 3 different price points, 3 different size of homes. You find your perfect one, guys. This is one of the most talked about master plan communities in all of Houston, Texas, and you're gonna get exclusive access into some of the most incredible floor plans and deals that you will find. So we gotta do what we always do every week, get with my main man, JoJo, and show you into house number 1. Let's go.
All right, here we are, all-time favorite, Dre's home, but not only that, Jackson, we are here in Katy, Texas. What does that mean? That means Katy ISD, zoned to Katy High School, Katy Middle School. Hey, check this out. We are right connected to Cane Island. So if you don't know where that's at, this is the next place to be. Why? Because it's bigger than Cane Island, but smaller than Cross Creek Ranch. But more importantly, let's get in this home, over 3,000 square feet, 5 bedrooms. I'm telling you, there's some exciting homes out here, and this is on a 55-foot wide lot.
Only 55, that's amazing, JoJo.
Yeah.
Now that whole Cane Island, that's sold out, right? So this is the new...
That's sold out. So I'm telling you, even when we go back to COVID, I mean, it just progressed so fast, and we had so many people reach out at the tail end, and we just could not plug them in to get another brand new construction home. But guess what? This thing is pretty much glued together. But the projection of this neighborhood is gonna be phenomenal. There are parks, there's pools, there's entertainment, and the schools, my friends.
That's what it is. So we got a Dre's. I'm telling you, this is always one of our all-time favorites. And like I said, if we're going with this first, you wait till what we're gonna show you later in this video.
They've taken care of people really well. They take a lot of pride in the product that they build. They do have some great options to kind of maneuver some things around. And then just overall, the space and the quality of it is top-notch.
Love it. So right away when we come up, you can see what Dre's is doing, man. They got new looks to everything. They got those beautiful oversized black windows, the metal roofs. We got brick, we got white, we got black. We got it all in this, JoJo.
It's got that traditional modern farmhouse feel, because you got the dark trim, you know, the style, the decor, the brick. So all the way around, it just has just a great feel to it.
Nice, and you skimmed right over that step.
Again,
it's like you knew it was there.
I'm a pro, dude. I'm straight ninja now when it comes to these things.
Well, let's get us in, JoJo.
And not only that, we have double door.
Love the big double door.
Jackson,
oh,
my friend, take the right side of the double door to come on in and feel how amazing this layout, architectural style is.
There's something about these Dre's homes when you walk in, they hit different, JoJo.
They just hit different.
Okay, so we come in, we got the double door. Now, right away we can notice there's stairs going upstairs. We're gonna talk about something they're doing with this floor plan that is really unique and cool, but I love this. Usually it's a narrow little hallway, you can't see anything going on.
A good point that you make, a lot of times you walk into the front door and you're in the foyer, just immediately to your left you see the study with the French doors. Here you're gonna come into a little hallway.
Right.
And then sweep into the study with the double doors.
And look at that paint color. I love what Dre's does, man. They got the walls popping. And this is not, guys, like this just massive study office, but the way that they decorate these, I love how it's offset over here as well.
Yeah.
And check this out. We got a little secret back here, JoJo. We got some built-in shelves.
Oh, I love that they put the built-ins.
I know. These are way heavier than I thought. This is true blackout right here, man. I want to check it out. So you can slide these over, man. I think that maxed out. That one maxed out.
No sliding for today for you, my friend. You know.
Dipping. What? You scared?
Oh, no, I was going to put the slide in it. I was putting the slide, you know, the little slide.
I thought you something was attacking
You never seen those moves, huh? The
I
neck
have
moves?
not seen those moves, and I don't know if anybody needs to.
Okay, anyways, Jackson, what's really cool outside of the study, look, your powder bath right there.
Love it.
And
Love
right
when we got
across
the half
from you
bath.
is the first bedroom.
Okay, so that means guests can use that half bath. They ain't got to come in here and use this one. So, man, this is really cool. Immediately we have that office there.
And look, what do you know? A full bath down here as well.
And then we got this full bath.
So this is a great in-law suite.
Yeah, they do a great job with their tile, man. They're always kind of thinking outside the box. And I dig it. And that's something they can help you with design packages and all that too.
Yeah, they're really great about their design packages.
Here we go again. They got these little secret built-in shelves all over. That's very smart. Just takes that little bit of space and your closet just gets so much bigger. That's great.
Jackson,
okay, what?
Put the brakes on.
Brakes?
Just let me share something with you real quick. They also have water lots available.
Ooh.
And in this floor plan.
Wow, but it ain't gonna last long.
Yes.
So if we go this way, this would actually be your garage. So you'd be coming in from the garage. You do have a drop station. I don't know what that is. We'll save that. That's a little bonus room.
Well, I get to see it and it's nice.
So when we come in, I love the way that this is laid out.
Yeah.
You talk about height immediately. So right when you come in from the front, you do have the ceiling here, but it pops up immediately.
Yeah,
you see that when you
foyer.
walk in. And then I love, this almost gives it that single level floor plan feel where these ceilings are up 14 feet probably. I mean, it is massive in here.
I like that they have the variation. So you come into a foyer, then it goes up into a sprawling ceiling, then you have the kitchen, and then it goes up again.
This view right here, I mean, this is like the dream kitchen right here. We got everything going on. You even have that kick out back there. We'll show you what's behind it here in a little bit.
I mean, the way they trimmed it out with the white, the dark cabinet island accented piece.
Yep.
I mean, you get all the way at the far corner by the window, you even get a little coffee station.
And they even got a window. I mean, we just kind of slid past that
pocket
quickly,
window.
but that's a nice little pocket window.
And it's more natural light to come into the house.
Yeah.
We've had so many people that just want to move here and they're like, I need the natural light coming in on a house.
And you're gonna get plenty of it with this, and wait till you see some of the natural light we get at that last house. But again, they've come on in and they've done these custom shelves. I think it's just such an incredible look when they do that compared to, you know, metal racks or whatever. So it's really nice. And they even show you, got enough space to store the blenders. And you even have a little private coffee station over here out of the way.
And actually, matter of fact, there is a coffee station.
That's apparent, Jojo.
I mean,
as a matter of fact, you're right.
And I have my pods.
Okay, maybe we'll get one for the road. We got cabinets all the way to the ceiling. We got double ovens,
microwave, refrigerator.
Yes.
Sweeping on over here into the kitchen, the primary workspace of the area.
Yep, and my favorite. So I'm in the kitchen always, and you got to see your space here. And I love, we got formal dining. That is something that we would use. Our family there, plenty of space.
I mean,
in the living
look,
room.
you got 8, a couch, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I could even put someone else over here, make it 18, comfortably.
Make it 18, make it 20. Make it a 20 piece. We got people sitting on the stairs all the way up. You name it.
And then the loud ones would go outside on the 6 chairs out there.
Uh-oh, we got a slider, Joe.
We got
a slider, and look at what they did with this patio.
I love
My
it.
goodness.
What I really like about this is that you have sliders, you have 3 windows here, but all these pocket windows up top, and then it just sweeps around over into the breakfast nook. It adds just such a nice feel to the house.
You know what I like?
What's that?
I like the slider open.
Oh, let's go with the slider
Everybody
show.
wants the slider. Hit him with the gun show. Oh, air Latin it.
These guns coming out today.
Hey, there we go. This is so cool. Look at how tall they made this
Look, they painted
patio.
it baby blue. They're matching the sky, my friend.
Baby blue. Yep, they got the oversized big tile patio back here. Man, even in this May weather, we got just the most beautiful. We've been living outside, and this is it. I mean, what a great space right here.
And I'm going to reiterate this throughout the video. However, what's great about this right now is there's so many options to pick your lot on the early stages.
That is a good point, JoJo. I mean, a lot of these, they're coming in and they only have like 3 lots left or 2 lots. This is from scratch. And we actually saw a bunch of the lake lots. They're sold. So people are coming in.
They have 0 premium lots right now. But if you're wanting different positionings of lots, you're able to choose them.
Yep.
I mean, it's just great to get in on the ground level when they're just starting a development.
Yeah, absolutely. So you can see here, we're gonna talk about, you know, what's upstairs, but this is all also, you know, an addition that you can add on to these as well in final design. But coming on in, I just think this is one of the most impressive. And again, guys, this is 55 foot. So this is not your 60s, 65s, 80 foot products. It's very much so that not beginner, but kind of medium price point, size, and what you get nowadays is just amazing. They're going
you're not
all out on these
compromising on the luxury, elegant feel of the house, for sure.
At all. Love the rock wall. You're gonna get the gas fireplace here. They've done an amazing job in the closets, in the office, even out here with just these built-in shelves. You get the lighting, stuff that they can definitely do. But let's head her on up. And again, you can kind of see this from the kitchen. Look at those amazing doors. They can build a house here, guys. So that means we got some more impressive stuff to show you coming up. But right away, Joe, we get some space.
Right away, you get some space. And if you were touring this house yourself, you're gonna come up here, appreciate the space, you're gonna look around, where do I go first?
Right, so Jojo, I need 5 bedrooms, man. I need 5. Can we do
5?
this?
We have 5 bedrooms on this.
Oh my goodness.
And not only that, we have some even coming up on some other ones. Stay tuned.
Okay, perfect. So what's down the hallways here?
So down the hallway here is what you would expect, a bedroom to the left and to the right.
Okay, so we've got and really good sized bedrooms here too. They are not small in any way. Bedroom number 1.
And I like they left this open because it's a very, you know, deep and wide closet. It's not just, you know, your standard 2 foot deep closet.
Yeah, usually when you get the double doors here, it's just the
2 foot deep.
Yeah, 2 foot, or it feels like 18 inches, but man, that thing is massive. You could actually put like a full-on like dresser in there.
Yeah, to minimize on space, you could actually take that dresser and fit it right over here.
So you can see here, I mean, they got the chair in the corner. These are really good sized rooms. So this wing has two bedrooms.
2 bedrooms, and it comes into a Jack and Jill.
Oh, it does.
With the toilet and the shower in the middle.
Okay, so this one actually has access to the bathroom
Yes.
in its own. Okay, that's
right.
good.
You peeked in here, right? You did a peeky boo.
I did, but I didn't come around the corner, so I left them hanging.
Yeah.
They didn't know. You actually get your own vanities, which is really cool, and then they share
Correct.
The shower. But walk in. Let's see what's on the other wing. So this is an option they said that they can do, is adding a 5th bedroom upstairs, and they have 2 in inventory right now.
When you see the pole.
But they got 2 in inventory right now.
Yep, 2 in inventory.
With the 5 bedrooms.
And 1 again on a water line.
Perfect. So the cool news is we actually have this full bonus room up here as well. Let's go check out that 5th bedroom
What about
option.
behind you? No, not yet, huh? Well, look at
There
this.
ain't
This
nothing
kind of
behind
has an L shape that curves around.
Okay, so this is the 5th bedroom, extra square footage
And
here.
again, another closet, same way.
Big old massive deep closet.
And that's not a closet, Jackson. That's a full bathroom.
This one's got its own private full
So this
bathroom.
is 5 bedrooms, 4 full baths, and a half bath.
Yep, that's amazing. 55-foot product. So, last but not least,
Last but not least.
everybody's favorite. Did they notice?
Oh, look at what they did here. Typically, we don't see the frosted glass here into there. Usually we see the barn door.
You're right. And welcome in.
Welcome in, but we do not have a TV just yet.
We don't, but man, have we ever seen a wall-to-wall cabinet like that? That is sweet.
Yeah.
I actually really like that. I think
get
it's
some
cool.
good ideas from these guys. You know, they just have such taste on when they decorate these model
It
homes.
is. It's such a good idea because, I mean, you imagine how many just blankets and things you can store in those cabinets, man. That is such a great idea. Instead of having the open wall and then you see all the cords and everything, that's really cool. So you still get this bonus room, you get the movie theater, and this plan, they have 2 available. We'll talk about the prices coming up, but they both have this 5th bedroom option, and there is one of them that is with the lake views as well.
And when you see a thermostat upstairs, that means you're gonna have 2 thermostats, one for downstairs, one from upstairs to control that.
That's perfect. So we head on down. This is just amazing floor plan. Unbelievable. We'll go check out that primary though, JoJo.
Well, let's check it out. And then here's your other thermostat. Obviously you want
That's number 3, isn't it?
Is that number 3?
I think that might be. A lot of times they
Sometimes they're dual zoned.
Yep.
And even though you might have 2 units, so 1 unit for upstairs, 1 for downstairs, but it might be split. If you happen to see one, I didn't see it.
This is unreal.
So check this out.
my
Above average
goodness.
height in the ceilings. I mean, they did the stone beam. I mean, the stone beams.
Stone? Yeah.
The stained beams up here, paint. You know, stained.
Man, this room is not much wider or longer than a lot of them that we go in, but that 14-foot height right there. It just makes this seem so
It's still very comfortable.
big.
You have oversized dressers here, or side, what do you call these things now?
I don't even know. Ottoman, side dressers, dressers.
You know, we come into hundreds of homes, and you would think it's repetitive sometimes, but it's not.
Man, we got a lot of vocab in us. We got tray ceilings, we got double tray ceilings, we got Papa locking.
Nightstands, my friend.
Nightstands, there you go. That was really bugging you. You weren't gonna continue on until you figured that out.
You know, Jackson, if you would give us a script to read off of, and then we'd have everything proper.
Yeah, but then we wouldn't be ourselves, JoJo, and I think people love us for who we are. Sometimes we just forget things.
That's right.
But we didn't forget there's a bathroom we gotta go check out.
Well, come on in this way and see what this looks like.
Oh my goodness.
Shape your own opinion on how this looks. It looks great.
I love it. So again, and that's what people need to realize, 55-foot lots, like they're kind of packing it in, but they give the space, right?
Yeah.
If we look at the floor here, I mean, they've got like 6 feet across. It's not a skinny little alley right there. So
correct.
Really nice to see.
I like the way they brought up the baseboards and then they lip molded it around there, so it just gives that nicer impact.
Yeah, agreed. They match the same cabinets that they did out in the kitchen as out in the front. Really good sized vanities. You got the tub there. They even have the pull down shades, but they have the obscured glass as well. And you still get a massive walk-in shower. That thing.
And this right here, I do not even want to touch it. They keep this thing pristine.
Don't get
clear
them
glass.
JoJo prints on there, man. You know what I mean? I won't do it either. And then we got another vanity. So double vanities.
This is really great. And I like what they did with the mirror. They took it from all the way up to the ceiling. So that looks great.
Yeah, I do enjoy when they actually put in the custom mirror for the size of the wall.
I'm digging this closet. I mean, this makes me feel like I got a true custom closet for, you know, my wife to enjoy, and then also to have some space for me.
And have a little bit of space for the JoJo. Check that out. Do we mention this enough? Just having the drawers and the customization. This isn't much bigger than
you
what we
can't
walked
ever
in
have
before.
enough, and then you have the poles to reach up to here and pull down. Let me make sure my shirt doesn't pop up because I got to reach up there, Jackson.
I thought you were doing that. I thought you popped an air lap, man.
Oh man.
So that's a really nice closet.
But look behind you.
What?
I mean, that's what makes it even nice. It continues.
So we got even more over here.
That's what I was
We got
mentioning.
another wall, more drawers,
Yes.
customization. We even have this little spot back here for luggage, for back. Imagine you going on a trip and all you got to do is go right
That's
here.
it. Just grab
to
it
get
right
your bag,
there and you're done.
load it up. Then we got all them custom shades. We got
all
the
the-
shoes.
Yep.
And guess what? We got to get ready mirror.
Right
really
there.
cool, right there. So other than that, we got a door.
We have a door.
When you're done with
And
your
that's where I
laundry-
was at earlier, Jackson. I got to see this already. So this is the
Perfect.
utility room.
Yep.
You know, so it flows through from the primary closet.
Yeah, and this is the more and more the builders are going to this. It's obviously becoming something that people are really loving, to be able to get the laundry room attached to your primary bedroom, and then you actually have pretty good wall space back behind you with the plug. Probably could get fridge, freezer in here if need be, but love it. And that goes right back out to the foyer here.
Right here, we started right where we began.
Okay, well, we got to go show them home number 2 now, JoJo.
Let's go.
Now we're going to go check out that second home. It's actually only on a 45-foot lot, so more of that beginner style home. It's just impressive what they're doing inside of those homes now. But as you can see there, that is the backside of Cane Island in Katy, Texas too. So you actually drive right through there, but this is going to be its own master plan community. But just showing that one had so much success, it's completely sold out. And so they're building this one now that's going to be a little bit bigger. So the good news is you'll be able to enjoy both of them when all said and done, but you'll have that lot premium availability coming up. So I got to get with my main man, JoJo, and get you in the house too. And then stay tuned because we're going to go check out that Highland home at the end. And we're going to talk about some incredible discounted prices right now, but they've also got a floor plan and things that just we have not seen yet. So super impressive. I am so sorry to interrupt this video, but I have to tell you this, and I would feel terrible if I didn't. So I got the best news. If you're moving to Houston, Texas, me and JoJo, we're launching a second video every single week. So this Wednesday, we're going to be launching our very first Mapping Your Move to Houston, Texas. Now, if you want to know the in-depth details behind the scenes of what it's like to truly live in these suburbs, cities, master plan communities, we will break them down on the maps. We are going to break open the MLS and actually show you properties, show you the flood maps, which properties flood, which don't. We're also going to be breaking down all of your costs, your insurances, and go neighborhood by neighborhood across Houston every single Wednesday. There's nothing like this in the world. So mark it on your calendars. Wednesday nights at 5 p.m. Central. JoJo and myself will be mapping your move to Houston, Texas. I can't wait for you guys to see it. So please mark your calendars and join us this Wednesday night at 5 p.m. Central. I can't wait to show you this incredible new show. We're not getting rid of the Saturday show. We're just adding a second show to the channel. And I got my little guy talking smack back here. What you doing, Ripper? Okay, back to the video.
All right, here we are now at the 45-foot series. And as you can see right next to me is the David Wilkey home, which they have such a great product and probably the best affordability you can get out here and energy efficient. But back to this, Jackson, not only that, my friend, we left the 55-foot. You have all the major builders still out here, guys, that are all around the suburbs of Houston that you guys come to just love and purchase throughout the years. But now let's get into this one. This one's gonna sit right at around 3,000 square feet, give or take. This has a 5-bedroom option, 2 bedrooms down and upstairs as well. So if you need that in-law suite, this is gonna have it. And we're gonna show you what that looks like because this one showcases very well.
Yeah, super impressive floor plan. And in fact, if you remember, we were out in Jubilee and the Newmark home on the 45-foot lots had the center courtyard as well. They do have that plan available here. So we'll talk about the availability of that and the prices. So even with these 45-foot homes, Joe, they are getting more and more impressive. And again, being out in Katy, Texas, man, you can't beat this.
I think that's something that I think that they're really starting to be able to do on these developments is really utilize the space on these 45-foot lots.
Yep.
You know, they run out, you know, they just try to utilize as much as you can and maximize what you get for the money.
Yeah. So obviously, guys, we would be walking up here on the driveway. You do have 3-car garage, which is awesome. 45-foot lot.
I mean, all the colors you have here, you have the white against the dark shade, then accented with the dark colored brick.
Yep.
You have detail and the wainscoting. Some right here, look at this right here, just the wainscoting here.
Yeah, just very, very impressive with the brick colors. And again, if you don't like this darker brick, guys, I mean, this is all stuff that you can tweak and change for what you want.
And that's because you're at the beginning stages. There's so many lots availability.
Yep.
So you can choose your lot and choose your brick.
Perfect.
Jackson.
Holy moly.
So,
usually we got to get into the big dogs, JoJo, for that.
Certain builders we showcase that have the curved staircase. This is not, there's a curved staircase here.
Yeah, and the first thing you notice, you come in from the front door and you don't see the back patios, the back doors. It's not a direct shot back there. This is a foyer. I actually need to go down to the floor to show you how much space you get down here.
Yeah, this is nice. I mean, look at as the treads go up, the stair treads, they start wide and it kind of slowly goes up until it gets into its standard size.
This is one of the most impressive homes when you walk in and see just from the front door. I mean, to know that this is coming out of a 45-foot plan to not only be this wide, this big, but we have a full upstairs option.
It's just the symmetry of this. You have the curve here and then it matches the curved wall.
Yep.
And then you have straight cuts there and then you have this coming in to this hallway foyer over here. I mean, you just have a lot going on.
You do have a lot going on, but they already saw something behind us. Again, big open space. It's not crowded, not compact, and you go right into a half bath. Gotta love oh, my fault, JoJo. That would be a full bathroom.
That's a full bathroom. Again, guys, they do have the options for, down here it's gonna be either an option for a study or a bedroom.
Perfect, so this, guys, could be either a study or the mother-in-law suite, the bigger bedroom. So this is a bedroom down here. That's that 2-bedroom option downstairs.
This wall right here would be drywalled off because your door would come into right here from the garage space and you have your drop station.
Perfect, so you would actually be coming in from the garage over here. And then we have the laundry space.
And you have where you would design and pick your brick here.
Yeah, a lot of different bricks. Yes. And that's funny because when you drive through these neighborhoods, you'll see everything is red brick and you're like, ooh, man, that's kind of the old school, but they paint that, right?
They paint it. So a lot of times if you ever go into a neighborhood and you see that bright red brick and you're like, what are they thinking? They're gonna spray it. You know, it's gonna be painted white.
That used to be the thing. So we do have laundry room, pretty good size over there. We have the drop station here, but as we go in.
Let's see if they have a deep space in here for a hall closet.
Are we ready to show them one of the most impressive kitchens and dining rooms and living rooms and whatever rooms in the entire world?
This is a kitchen,
Guys,
Jackson, where you want to set the mood here with the music.
Oh my goodness. I'm just gonna walk on back and back and back and back and back
and back.
45-foot product, y'all. This is so impressive. Look at that peak up there. You get the triangle windows, all of that natural light coming in.
It's high ceilings, cathedral style.
Beautiful.
It's open to the living, breakfast, and kitchen all tied into one, but it just has a really great space throughout here.
Yep, this is just super impressive. You can see, I mean, they've spread everything out. They got the chairs spread out. Nothing is compact. You got a full dining room table there.
You do not feel overcrowded in this house
No, not
here.
at all.
And this is where you're spending 90% of your time.
If you're looking for that open concept, this is one of the better ones we've seen, especially at this crazy price point, we'll tell you. And with this lot size, I mean, the 45s, this is crazy. Those windows, when you walk in, it's just so impressive how far this goes back. So again, we got really nice cabinet space. Man, they've done a great job. Usually we don't look at the colors and stuff of the quartz, but they did it. They got waterfall, two-tone cabinets with the stain, and that has full cabinets under there. Then we go with more of like a beige style here. This is nice, JoJo. I can dig it.
I like it. I mean, these are very nice cabinets too. On top of that, they accented them, gives you a nice choice if you ever to design one from ground up.
Yep. And then behind here, they still give you space to put in a pantry, and it's actually bigger than you would think. They even have this little knockout right here. You could put, I don't know, brooms, cleaning stuff, whatever. But a really good sized pantry right there. That's really impressive. And over here, we've got kind of all the appliances and stuff out of the way.
And
so
basically a wall of cabinets.
And a giant wall of storage and cabinets. And this island has storage front and back too. So really, and guys, this doesn't mean that this builder only does front and back. You can kind of change and tweak these however you would like. If you don't want cabinets behind there, you just don't do it. You build it that way. So JoJo, this is impressive. We've obviously got the primary back there. You do get a patio. It's definitely not the biggest, but you get one right out the door here. Good sized
and that's
yard
still
over
above
there.
average,
Yeah, but this is where you're going, okay, I'm going all out on house. So let's take them upstairs and show them what they get up there. Right. So and it's crazy that you get 20-something foot ceilings in here, but you still have an upstairs.
Yeah.
That's crazy. All right, so we'll take you over here.
Those are the floor plans down there. We can show you all that.
Yep. And you said this is almost 3,000 square foot. Man. All right, so when we come up immediately.
So we sweep over here, we have a game room.
Okay.
It's first impressions in here is that it's enclosed.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's not open to everything else, the downstairs living. It's kind of a private space up here.
Yep, private little area up here. Great little spot. Got the TV, could make a homeschool office up here.
Yep.
Great playroom for the kids, whatever. And if you want, we got a separate media room. It still comes with one, guys. Check out that paint job, JoJo. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, I like that.
Man, that guy's tape job is insane to paint that.
I know, and then taping it from ceiling up because you're looking up this way. It's not like you're just on the wall, you know?
How do they do that? That's crazy, because they start in that
You know, I think you just might have to lay down with the scalpel and do the tape like that.
Okay, that's how we do?
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Sometimes me and JoJo get caught on the dumbest things.
Hey, we are out here, though. You know, you think of these things every now and then.
But look at that couch. Are you kidding? It's a 20-foot long couch right there.
That's a super long couch.
Yeah, so
it actually breaks up. You could even put it on the side, you know, and just kind of section it off.
Yeah, because when you in here, man, you hanging and you just joining everybody at Saturday morning, 8 a.m. Central, the single greatest YouTube channel known to man about moving to Houston, Texas. Y'all come join us. You know that 70% of you guys watch us on the television set. So if you're not doing that, 8 a.m. every single Saturday, the original Living in Houston, Texas drops their show. There's actually a new subscribe button on the TV. It makes it easier so that you don't forget. So if you want to see the greatest YouTube channel, then come join us. We would love every Saturday to be with you, huh,
Not only
JoJo?
that, reach out to us, give us a call.
Yep, we do get a lot of reach outs and we love it. That's why we built this channel. But right away, bedroom one,
as
Pinky
you get
Twinkie.
it,
We
2
got
bedrooms up, 2 bedrooms down.
Okay, we got a good
4
sized
bedroom.
Ooh, it does have a little door back There.
Full bath in between the 2 bedrooms.
Perfect. So, full Full bath with the shower. The tub, I was just noticing, that's a super low boy tub.
Yeah.
That's nice for the kiddos to get in and out of. They don't bust their heads trying to get in. And then both of them have walk-in closets. That's what that door was back there. So good sized closets, good sized rooms. Yeah. Again, 45-foot product, Joe. This is starting to look like what we used to show in the 50s and 60s back in the day.
And so if this floor plan doesn't work, every one of their 2-story floor plans does have the option for a secondary bedroom downstairs.
Amazing. And again, look at this view. I think that is just one of the most impressive kitchen, living room areas, and foyers. Look at that. That is grand as can be. That was a really cool shot, by the way.
Guys, we'll show you throughout different houses we're in, but just to get some insight on the growth of this community, this is all where the building's going. You might come out here and say, man, it's not much right now. There's the water lots. It's gonna expand all the way out this way into the future.
Gotcha. And so we're probably backing like the Cane Island area.
Yes, that's where you're coming in through the Cane Island right over here. So.
Well, and that's good news that you're already zoned to Katy High School, Katy Middle School, but they're gonna have their own.
Yep. First one's coming in 2028.
Oh man, and I mean it's gonna be Katy ISD.
Yeah.
It's gonna be nice. So the other thing you were kind of mentioning too is you're not stuck on it. Man, there's a lot of
There's a lot of the plans that you can pick out, and
so
you can see the variations
many different ones.
Well, look what our
What did we
main
get
man here has.
Hey.
Hey, why don't you let us know on these?
Yeah,
He was over here, hey, check this out, you know?
This is the proposed plan. One of the great things about the Grange is the location. You're going to have easy access to 90, I-10. Franz is going to go all the way across, and Morton Ranch is obviously going to go to 99.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a really good location and access. So
I see a Royal ISD and a Katy, so there's a division there?
yeah, there is. So we're going to be definitely on the Katy ISD side.
Oh, that's
Katy
nice.
High School. There's going to be a couple new schools coming up in about 2029, but still going to be A+ rated schools.
Perfect. Love it. Thank you, man.
Yeah, not a problem.
All right, awesome.
Yeah.
Glad you mentioned it.
Glad I can help.
These are the things that we love to collaborate with, and that's what makes the experience all the better.
It does, for sure. Now, let's go show them that primary, though, because we did not do that
We
yet,
do not want to
JoJo.
bypass the primary,
No.
Jackson.
Man, one more amazing look at this. This is just the greatest layout right there. I love that. Okay, coming on in.
All right, look at, I love what they
Oh,
did
my
in here. I mean, the
goodness.
size speaks for itself, but I mean, the way they designed this, I believe I just had a brand new house. I would just tell them, you know what? I would bring the guy over here and tell him this is exactly what I want.
Yep, I love, we're seeing that more and more, especially in foyers. We walk into houses, they take that flooring, they slap it up on the ceiling, and it's just, it really,
This is new.
Tones this thing
I mean,
up.
so this is the original wall here. They painted it, but
Yep.
it matches, it blends in. But look what they did, the design. I mean,
right.
we
That's
get
just
to, we
wood
see so
material.
many homes. I mean, we haven't seen this one in a home yet.
Well, and it goes to show that, like, if you were to just have that wall and it was painted white, sometimes we go into these inventory homes and it's like, oh, it's kind of bland. This is stuff, guys, it's just a 1x4 material, right? That they're nailing it, and then 1x2s, and you paint it, and that's what can turn your bedroom into like, wah, to ooh la la, JoJo.
Yep.
So,
You know, it's just going in from pajamas to a tuxedo.
it could be. Oh man, and we still get the soaker tub, JoJo.
Yep.
Look at that massive,
Not only do they give you a soaker, this one's got the little shower. You know,
we
you
got
wash
the
off
wall.
really well on this.
Clean yourself off, you filthy animal. All right, so we got the soaker tub, and then where are you going? We still get the shower. Scrub-a-dub-dub,
Yeah.
extra deep.
So just to, you know, it's got some good space in here
Yes.
overall, and it's kind of tucked to the side, which is nice.
You don't need much more than that.
No.
I actually found the old MLS pictures of my house that I bought, and
Yeah.
the shower was the size of this closet right here. So they used to be a third of the size
So
of
you
what
mean
they
to
are
tell
now.
me you had a little shower like this, you
Man.
were stepping in and just
Man.
kind of just...
It was like an RV. We do have a vanity over here. They are trying to just maximize everything, and on this side, you have the larger of the two vanities. Still get the tub. Guys, again, if you don't want tubs, if you're never gonna use it, you could probably make, you know, more space, more counter space, and just have the shower,
Yeah, there's a linen.
whatever. Full linen there, and that's actually where JoJo was showering, is the water closet. So plenty of space back there. Us tall guys are always commenting, you got enough space? Yeah, you got a lot in that one. And then we got a closet. So right away we turn in, this is about the size of that one we were in the last house in Breeze, but they just customize it and it looks totally different.
It transforms it.
Completely transforms it. You do have a great space back here that I would put a bunch of custom shelves and you could stack shoes, whatever, in there. But again, just showing Good sized walk-in closet. All right, we're gonna get you into that last house. It has more surprises than I've ever seen. Plus, we're gonna talk about prices, especially that house that we just got out of. Was that not impressive? Wait till you see the prices of that and possible price reductions. You're only gonna know if you stay tuned, but I wanna do what I do best real quick. You guys have got to know where we're at. So this is Katy, Texas. I'm telling you right now, no matter what search you do, and you do niche.com, redfin.com, you're gonna see that Katy is always gonna be a top rated. And it just is. It's plain and simple. And the Katy ISD, you can't stress it enough. So being, zoned right in there to the Katy High School, Katy Middle School is really big. And then to have your new ones coming in is important. So there's gonna be something really important. I want you to stay tuned here just for a second to see on the map. But obviously, as we see, we've got I-10 that heads out to the west, and then it says Katy right there. So I-10 actually jogs down right here. And then you'll actually notice right here, this little road, there's a Buc-ee's right here. The most important thing about where you're living here next to Cane Island and the Grange is you got a Buc-ee's right there. So you pop off right here, and then you're gonna head to the north, actually, not the south. And as you can see, you've got Cane Island Parkway. So you're going right through the heart of Cane Island. It's already done. You hit the Franz Road, and you're gonna hang a Louis. So this section here is gonna be Perry, and it's gonna extend out really far, right? So we already kind of saw it on the map, when he was showing us, but at the same time, this is where we're at. Now, the cool thing is it kind of feels like you're out, in the middle of nowhere, but you're not. In fact, I was really impressed today when we were leaving. I was just like, man, it's so close. I forget how close everything that you could ever imagine. Now, we travel to this area a lot right here. This is the hub of a lot. So soccer games, AAU basketball, and then my son, my daughter, I have 3 kids. They always want to do their birthday parties somewhere over here. So that's why Katy is so amazing. And as you see, you come down and within just a couple minutes, you head here, you have Typhoon, Texas Water Park. Guys, this is a real deal water park. This ain't no small little neighborhood one. I mean, it is massive. And you actually have right here is a big old shop. It's called the Katy Mills. So all your furniture shops, you have Bass Pro Shops right here. There's all your restaurant shops. Here's your HEB just right down the street from where you're living. And then you go up here, we got pickleball, but this is where it gets really impressive. When I was zoomed out a little bit, again, we're just right over here, a couple minutes away. This is a massive complex. So you have your Costco's. This is Andretti Indoor. This is go-kart racing. It is so insane. And watch this. When we zoom in a little bit more, you have Pop Stroke. So anybody, and this is, you don't have to be a golfer to enjoy this. This is the one that Tiger Woods made. It's very family friendly. You're gonna do a lot of birthdays, a lot of parties here, but it's like virtual sim style golfing right there. And then right next to it is the home run dugout. So I haven't done this yet. I'm dying to go over there with the fam, with friends, but you actually just crank bombs out of a dugout. So it's almost like the Top Golf theme where you have like your little pod and then you just crank dingers to the outfield, and it's a full-on like simulated. It goes out into the field, but it tracks how far you hit it, all the food, restaurants. So this is out here. I mean, this is Katy, Texas wrapped up into one, and you're gonna be in the newest, hottest community. And again, once these schools develop and the pools and all that, that's when we start to see the prices really increase. But you're getting in groundbreak, and Cane Island sold out. People wanted that so bad. So now this is the newest, hottest zone, and it's just right here. So basically everything that you would ever want and need is within just a couple minutes of here for your liking. And then at the end of the video, I'm going to talk about that new Mark home that we just saw, and then the one with the courtyard where you can watch that. But real quick, if you didn't know, I know we keep mentioning it, every single Saturday morning we release our show. It's at 8 a.m. We would love for you to join us, so just mark it on your calendar. Make sure you pause the video right now, whatever you got to do, and subscribe. Put it in your calendar, 8 a.m. Central Time, and come join us. And this is actually our phone number and our direct email. So that goes straight to JoJo. You're going to hear from him. You're going to hear from the team. And that is how we help hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people move and relocate here. We absolutely love it. But the most valuable thing we've ever done in our entire lives, if you go to originalhoustontexas.com, we're getting hundreds of people every month using this. We do not cold call you. We do not get your trap you for your information. This is a full-on resource for you. And if you go here to the Explore the Area tab, you can actually go down to the interactive map. There is nothing like this in the world. I would have paid thousands of dollars for this. You go right here to Katy, Texas. The cool part is every video that we've done, Ellison, Sunterra, everywhere around Katy, we have pages and pages of videos that we've been in, right? We got, this is Ellison, Jordan Ranch, all of them are in here, and you have the map to go scroll. But this is what I love most, because if you're like, you know what, I love Katy, you can actually start going through this and look at different properties. And once you start hearting them, it creates a custom home search just for you, not for everybody else. So you can go through here and start finding properties that you like, you heart them, and boom. You like that big one right there for $6.99? Heart that bad boy, and you're gonna create a custom list for you. So make sure that you guys are checking out originalhoustontexas.com. There's also a lot of relocation information. We've got, again, this is something I've never explained, the Houston's Hottest Deals. So these are playlists on our YouTube channel as well. So these are things that you can go check out as well. 100% free resource for, that was a bad one. Free resource for you, originalhoustontexas.com. Now it is time to check out one of the coolest houses I have ever been in and see what those prices are. So let's go. All right, like the JoJo man mentioned, you got Perry Homes out here. We've been in this model a few different times throughout. Now this is completely updated as well. We wanted to kind of show you what we thought was the best, you know, beginner, middle, and we're gonna head to the big one right now. But again, I think that's a super impressive home. People love those Perrys, and this is that Dries home that we went into. I'm gonna walk you around real quick because you do have Weston homes, and we still have a bigger Perry home. So they're doing those lot sites right now from 45 foot up to the 65 footers. But again, we can get it, these Westons. Everybody loves Westons. We've shown a lot of those lately, and you're gonna have them out here too. So that's what we wanna stress to you guys throughout all of these videos that we do. If you're starting to love, in fact, we did a big Zoom call with a lot of you guys moving here, and you said, number one, you love how we show the communities and we vlog, and so you can get a feel for it. But two, you guys were starting to get floor plans and homes in your minds of what you liked the most. So the most important thing you can do is reach out to us and let us know what floor plan, what model, what house you're thinking about, and then we can help you choose that area. And then we can go through and get our contacts with these sales reps and learn where the best deals are. That's what we're doing for our clients. Again, you got these massive Perry homes. So this is their bigger one here, the Perry. But what we're gonna do is I'm gonna get you turned around here. JoJo, we got the Highland here. Yeah, we've done some cool ones like this, but this one is just late. We haven't seen this. And then the options that we're gonna show in here that are available, insanity.
And see, when we come in here, we appreciate a lot of these different builders, but ultimately you guys through the screen that decides which one is your fave and which one you make the commitment to.
Yeah, so right away you can actually see, I wanna show you because that is an addition. They have one lot available right now that you can do that. We're gonna tell you what that is over there. There's one available, so if you want it, you gotta act quick. You gotta call the JoJo man. And you're gonna wanna see what that is, but right away you can obviously see it could be 3-car garage, just wait. But one of the most impressive, we got the white brick, black windows, the metal roof parts, shutters. This is it right here,
so
JoJo.
Jackson, and just a quick swap from the 45-foot lot, those were well under the 3,000 in that mid 2,500 square foot range. This is the one that's 29 to the 3,200 square foot. Perfect.
So we're gonna get about 3,000 square foot in this home. With the additions we'll talk about that you can do, you can add a couple hundred square feet here and there.
So this is the much sought after Highland home. Obviously it speaks for itself with the white brick, the decor, the design, and more importantly, what's inside.
Yes, and that's what we gotta show them, is just how impressive.
So they did a double door here. Not all Highlands have the double doors.
Oh, they don't?
Not all of them.
Ooh, sneaky little JoJo
And
fact.
what's neat is you're gonna see they completely redesigned the colors on the inside. Remember I was telling you a lot of times they use this blue here?
Yep.
And this one's gonna be a little bit different.
Okay.
Jackson, come on in, my man.
I think that is one of the most impressive entries. Look at that, we got the arches, we got the triple arches again, kaboom, boom, boom. And you just see all the way down there. This,
double,
my friend.
Yes, this is a foyer to greet and say hello and welcome.
Love
as
it.
I welcomed you.
Now, I wanted to back up over here because check this out. You actually don't believe it until you walk in how much ceiling height you get. So they have kind of this little landing area right here. As you see, we can cut Joe's head off.
Well, just where you're at, that's a 9-foot door, so that kind of gives you some, you know, insight on how high that ceiling is.
Yeah, so it's really impressive when you walk in. You feel that space immediately. We got the custom shelves right there. That's actually a really good space.
And then here we have the first bedroom at the very front.
Oh, and we got those Katy tigers. So these people want some Katy. Whoa, that's a little hallway back there.
Well, you know, they got the book, they got the football.
Unbelievable.
I'll leave it at that.
Check this out. This actually caught my attention because I didn't walk in here yet.
So this is basically I would call it your in-law suite since it's up front with a full bath.
Yeah, so it's got a hallway back here.
I like the hallway.
And again, look at the ceiling height. So 10-foot ceilings down here, which is super impressive. Full shower. You got your closet. Everything is down this hallway.
Full walk-in closet. Instead
of in the bedroom. So that's really cool that they did that. But across the way over here, we have got to show you. Oh,
I'm just checking out a little bit of the
The
inventory
prices
here.
are so small, you need a magnifying glass.
That's a good one, Jackson.
I know. I sometimes I make my own self laugh, but really good sized office. I would say 12. It's the same as the ceiling out here, so we're probably talking about 12-foot ceilings, and you can see the windows almost all the way up to the top and down. Very, very nice. Plenty of room, so if you got to have that office down low, you're gonna get a nice one here. So we head on down, and I love what they did on the walls over there.
And if you keep following us, Jackson, we're gonna get to a very special piece, which is the interactive home, the additions you can do.
So what we'll do is we'll get you to the board, and we can start switching things around, and you can see exactly
really nice
how
especially what this specific home can do.
So all the way throughout, guys, is this tall ceilings, and you have the beautiful arches right there. You have all of the wood floor up on the ceiling as well. In fact, you can see how long that chain is right there, and then how tall that still is above his head to show you the height in here.
I love this, what they put the wainscoting in here as well, design. Decor trimmed out up top. I mean, you could even go as far and put even that little lighting up top, that rail lighting at the very top, it would add a nice touch.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so we come in, and now we got a hallway to the left.
And lo and behold, you have another bedroom.
Oh, that's pretty unique. Oh, I got to show them this, JoJo. Anybody like pink? Check out this tile.
Boy, this is pink. I think I'm turning pink just being in here.
Look at that. That is cool.
Yeah, this is nice.
Any of y'all want this as your bedroom, as the color? Let us know. Walk-in closet, again, 10-foot ceilings. Just a lot of space throughout this house here.
They even have these doors colored. Usually you see a dark or a white look. They kind of did a different style on this.
Yeah, you can see how they went really white here, and then here they kind of just went that off color. Again, you can see even this wall over here is wainscoted. Just amazing. But JoJo, we got to show them something.
Is this not an impressive kitchen? Look how spread out. But
I'm going to do a slow reveal.
This is a view to...
Sorry, I got to stop the video real quick. I actually realized that JoJo forgot to show you something. Remember how we were just right here showing you the office, then we walked down this hall? Well, guess what he forgot to show us? An entire movie theater on the ground level, JoJo.
Jackson, how did that happen?
Man, you forgot.
How did that happen, Jackson?
So, I wanted to also show you, not only do you get the office, you get a full movie theater down here on ground zero. This is one of the most impressive layouts. We got to show you what that primary room holds. Look at that. But now we got to continue this tour because it's only going to get more impressive of what they've done in this house. But how did we forget that, JoJo?
You know, hey.
Just amazing. But JoJo, we got to show them something.
Is this not an impressive kitchen? Look how spread out. But
I'm going to do a slow reveal.
This is a view to slow it down.
I'm going to do the slowest reveal of reveal. Everybody's like, come on, Jackson. Okay, I'll just do it. Boom, baby.
Boom.
I love it.
Look at the ceiling over here. Now that is straight Papa-Lock and Jackson.
Oh, man. You talk about kind of just everything, guys.
Yes.
It looks like 15, 16-foot ceilings. You've got double sliders. You want open kitchen? You got it.
Massive
we got a secret
island.
room around the corner.
Peninsula.
I can't wait to show you. And you know when you're double Papa-Locking, when you're double island right here.
You're double island right here. Peninsula Island, you're Papa-Locking.
Yeah, we've seen other ones where they do the double island, and sometimes it doesn't fit as well. But this one coming off that wall being an extension with the sink in it, and then this one is all
And they have double
preparation.
sliders. And just have you know, they have some inventory being built right now, and guess what? They have the sliders.
Yep, a lot of times they do not put the sliders in, and they are doing it on this one. So you will see what this floor plan costs with the sliders in it. And you don't even know there's a full little hangout room over here with the fireplace. So this is just a little entertainment.
I really love
get-together
this
space.
living room area too. I mean, the way they designed the ceiling up there, it just really adds a wow factor.
Usually you have the fireplace and everything out in the dining. Do you ever see just kind of a one-off?
Yeah, a little caddy corner.
I like it.
Yeah, it's nice.
When you're talking open spaces, that's the best that you can do. All right, JoJo, I could sit in this area all day long, but we gotta find out what is behind there. Actually, you know what? We got a double slider. These are actually a little bit different style slider. Oh, okay, stretch it up. Because we do need to talk about this patio. This is something that you can add or not add to it, and we'll show you that.
All right.
But you can't add those muscles without the work, JoJo.
Hey,
What do we got?
gotta
Let's
put some
pop?
pop-a-lockin'.
Pop-a-lock. All right, so you can see here that we have this slider here and a patio, and then it wraps around, and you can see that they have another one with a slider back over there as well. So this is an addition that you can do.
And they did the white brick, guys. That is full brick.
Yep.
Believe it or not, we get the question all the time when we're out showing. Everybody's always asking, are you sure that's a full brick? Yes, it is.
Yep, full on brick. You get the black windows, and we got a double bubble slider. So you can see that slider opens up there. We got one here. This is the ultimate, JoJo. I love it.
It is.
And then
It's great lifestyle.
you gotta get the shot coming in. And this is one that you don't get a lot. That is
right.
impressive. Unbelievable.
What's more impressive is what's back there.
I know. It's really cool. Actually, that primary is really impressive too. But let's go back there because I want to show them what they did differently in their last, which is really unique.
So let's pass through the kitchen once again.
Yeah.
We didn't show.
Didn't
this
even show
is
you.
all the flyers and everything, but this is a spacious pantry.
So pretty good sized pantry. That one and the other one was way bigger. But again,
Yeah.
now you're getting 2 islands worth of cabinets. You got cabinets over here. You got a wall of cabinets there. So space.
And you're probably wondering by now, you're like, okay, is this a 3-bedroom? No, it's not. But anyways, take a look at the utility room first.
Oh. Well, you can't sleep in here, JoJo. Hey, this is a really good idea, actually. Kind of showing the space that you could either put a refrigerator, on the side or whatever, or you could build this out to have the cabinets, the sink, all of that. So this isn't any bigger than a lot of the ones we go through. Oh, wait a minute, I'm turned around here. So we just came from the kitchen. Now we got another hallway back over here.
All the way towards the end, you have a full bedroom.
Oh.
So this private, completely
private. Look at the
private.
size of this bedroom, my goodness. Big old tall ceilings. We got a walk-in closet, tons of space, and it has its own private bathroom back here. Full tile
So
shower.
you mean to tell me there's a bathroom back here?
Man, a full bathroom.
So look at how
That
you
must
have
be where the guests go.
You have a private half bath right over here.
I love it. Off the kitchen.
Way off.
Way off.
By itself, so you can send your guests over there with no worries.
So kitchen, we came in from around that corner. We walked and we came down this hallway.
So check this out, Jackson.
Okay.
This room right here, what do you know? What do you know?
Wee! That's where you get them guns, JoJo. Oh, yeah. You look like back in Richard Simmons days, man. So this is a very interesting flex space right here, JoJo.
Yes.
We need to go show them what this is, how they do it, can they make it happen, all of that. But off the back of the kitchen, you do have this room here. Can we show them?
Do you want to do that, or you want to go to the primary?
Let's show them.
All right, let's show them, and then we'll take you to the primary. Yes, because it's very
insane.
special. And I mean, the closet alone is special on that one. But here we are right here. We'll go to the home plans. We are in the 216 floor plan. There it is, 216. Okay. So here we are over here. It starts out at 2978 square feet. But there's some additions to it right now. And let's see, the primary suite, they always do that.
Extended.
We got that family. No, we don't have the fireplace. You can put a fireplace in there too, Jackson.
Yeah.
Okay, so extended primary.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So that is something where you can build off this little section.
So typically it's come standard as a 3-car tandem, which is right back there, the room we were in.
Right, so that tandem there that you saw, if you want more garage space, you can do that.
Okay, Jackson, so here we are. I had to scroll up a little bit, But right here, as you see, it is with the fitness room. That is not the only thing. You can also even make that a study as well.
Yep.
A secondary study. It also has a flex space to do that, a flex studio, and see how you have that.
Okay, you guys see that? So that was that tandem garage right here. Now they turned it, go back to that one we were just in, to where you've got bathroom, you got a studio, or if you want just a bigger mudroom, because right now this is what it looks like.
But check this out. If you remember when we were in Ellison, and they had that real cool craft room with the utility room in there, they have that here as well.
So we were in the Ellison in this model home, and that is the really cool craft room. They had the washer and dryer, they had that big table for crafts. That is really cool. Now, one thing extra, that means that wall would be here. They've got that extra bay over there. So this, they were actually able to do the workout room. You could make this the extended craft room, laundry room. You can do whatever you want with this space and still get a 3-car garage. There is one lot left that you can do exactly what this house did, and it's gonna go quick, y'all.
I just like messing with it, it's nice.
I know, so that is cool. You can come in here and start choosing the things that you like. And as you saw, you can add extra space to the primary. You have a lot of creativity in this space. It is cool. That is a lot of fun.
Yeah, it'd be a nice workout space, for sure.
Yeah, I think so too. I'm interested in the comments what you guys would do. Would you guys favor the big craft room, the workout room, or don't forget, this could just be a 3-car tandem garage as well, and then if you need more garage space. Man, that is such an impressive view right here, JoJo.
It's a nice single level home. I mean, a lot of people are downsizing, and this just fits the platform for what they're looking for with the elegance.
Yep. All right, so last but not least, we have a closet.
We got a little linen.
Oh my goodness. Another slow reveal. They
Come
have
on
kicked
in.
that baby out. We have got space upon space.
You saw that. I love the accent, what they did. They didn't paint this. This is like a fancy wallpaper
It's
style.
back in. I'm digging it.
It's not even paper. It has texture to it. It's like a little woven type stuff in it.
Look at this pop out right here. So they added that in there. We've got, I don't know, 14, 15
And their
foot
pop outs are
ceiling.
nice because they're not just your standard oval pop out. They go, it's straight out and then.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like for me personally, I think that I know for a fact, my wife and I, instead of having a workout room back over there, we would extend that, make it a way bigger laundry room, crafts.
The craft style room.
That and just more space for laundry. We've got 3 kids.
That's true.
You could work out right here. You got so much space, or you go to the gym. But I'm telling you right now, we would extend that laundry room, mud room, and craft. But this is just unbelievable. Again, this is something that you can do to these floor plans and to many. And then we got JoJo doing the slide, the electric slide. Ooh, slide to the right, slide to the left. Here we go, guys.
All right, so check it out here. We're in the last part of the most important part of the house, the primary bath.
Yes, right away we come in. We got the water closet right there. We got a full soaker tub, got the wooden shutters. Finally, we got a little get ready station right there. And I love what
that
they
is
did.
a dedicated vanity, yes.
I like the open ones for the towels there.
Yep.
Again, you can build it
it's
out
nice.
any way you
They
want.
haven't done something like this. I mean, it is different. And then, the insert, recess, soft close.
Oh, I get you. This is the dual vanity, and this is a dedicated get ready.
It's
okay,
the
so that is just for
yes.
getting ready. No sink.
Yep.
I like that. That's a great
Yep.
idea. Yep, definitely a great
Very
idea.
creative.
Ladies, is that enough drawer space? We got 6 drawer. We got 6, 7. We have 7 drawer get ready right here, and look at that one. How much stuff could you girls pack in there? I don't know. Not saying nothing. Oh, we didn't even show them. We still got a shower right here in the wall.
Nice big shower. I like that they put the glass there, and then you walk in from the side. Woo! But look at this closet, Jackson.
Hold on, I gotta go up and up and up and up.
Well, wait until you sweep over to the right.
Sweep to the right. Oh man, I'm gonna have to
Custom built in for your shoes.
Jeez Louise.
And additional storage to the left and to the right.
Yep, love it. I love when they build that. And then check it out here, you still have.
And there's a little AC vent to keep all the clothes fresh and your shoes.
You even got a shelf up top for the seasonal stuff.
That's
but
it.
all the way around. This closet isn't much longer or wider. It is taller, but the customization is amazing. And I love having the big open drawers right here. These are deep too. I mean, you're putting multiple different, you know,
Yeah.
shoes or whatever in those as well.
Lots of storage space.
Yep. So then we go.
And it's like you said, it's the closet space, but the way they built it out, it opens it up so much more.
All right, so this went down that hallway. If you guys remember, there is the laundry room. So it's not directly attached, but man, how close is it? And especially if you got that big addition over here, big laundry room, craft room, then it would be just across the way. So very, very cool, JoJo. But man, we have seen 3 of the most impressive homes in the Grange, Katy, Texas.
Yes.
And we need to know the prices, JoJo.
Well, let's go to pricing, my friend.
All right, JoJo, hit me with some
All
prices.
right, here we go. Dre's home, number 1.
Woo.
So let's look at what
Okay.
that looks like. Right here, Jackson, this is the inventory sheet, and then I will hop on over here to the lot selections.
Which is really nice right now.
So as you can see, they do have 2-story homes and single-level homes. The model home is called the Rainier.
Yep.
Okay, that was elevation C. Sometimes you'll see them change depending on elevation. It's a 5-bedroom, 4 full baths, 1 half bath, 3-car garage, standing at 32 square feet.
Dang.
And that one is listed at $682.
Perfect. So under
$990.
700,000. Like we said, guys, they opted to go ahead and do that full 5th bedroom upstairs. So these are 5-bedroom homes, over 35.
And not only that, guys, they have some amazing incentives
Yep.
for interest rates
Yes.
going all around the city for every one of their homes, not just here.
Yep. One of the biggest
And they bring that
advantage-
back every now and then, so you don't know when you're going to get it.
One of the biggest advantages right now is there are some higher interest rates out there nationally, so these builders can offer things to lower that. Plus, with the price reductions,
It's a
they're throwing-
far lower, so it makes
can
you
really-
feel like you're getting a lot lower
Yep.
cost for it, or if just on the monthly payment.
And before schools and everything are developed,
Yeah.
that's why you get these entry level. We're going to talk even bigger price reductions here in a second,
So
but
guess-
just the opportunity.
Yeah, just the opportunity. But guess what? They have another model home. We love it when they have model homes standing in inventory
Yep.
to be built because they're super popular. They have one on a water lot. So what does that mean, Jackson? Well, just let you know, the price is $755, $990 on a water lot.
Yep.
And that's going to be right over here if you zoom into this paper.
Yep. So
It's one of these right here, and then there's the lake.
and he's like, man, I'm telling you, that's going to be one of the most gorgeous, views. And actually, we were like we mentioned, some of the other builders have houses along the water,
Yeah.
and it is just sold. So people come in
Yeah,
and get those.
they know the
quickly.
vision. They've seen it built out time
Yeah.
and time again. Again, a lot of people are even from Cane Island next door are able to transition over here because they're not moving schools.
Right.
So that's a
And they
huge
can get
plus.
one of those water lots now at
Okay.
a premium price. So that's the Drees. We're $750, and we're down into the mid 600s for what you saw today. Drees always builds an impressive
And the
home.
good news is that when you're in a beginning stage like this, we typically don't have a lot of selection on model homes. We're at the beginning. You're going to be
Yep.
able to get this model home now.
Yep. Okay, then we went, because we actually went smaller. We went to
Yes.
the Newmark, the 45-foot lots.
45-foot lot.
Man, that was impressive. And guys, we're just going to apologize now. We got crumply papers like we're kindergartners, but it's a little windy out there.
So what happened? It's a super windy day. One of the papers flew, and I was chasing it down the road.
He said he hurt his wrist with a piece of paper too. I don't know how he did that, but sorry, we're not kindergartners fully.
Yeah. Here's my homework.
Yeah, exactly. So Newmark, really cool layouts. Actually, that was not the one. That's one that you could do the two bedrooms and the study, right, Joe?
Correct, yeah.
Perfect.
So here we are right here. The Presidio, if you recall that one, that is the one that we showcased in Jubilee that had the courtyard.
Yes, that was such a
They
cool
build that here, and you mentioned that before.
Yep.
That one's at $597. So
$597. Now, I did notice something. We're going to talk about here in a second, but we got a lot of scratched prices, 30, 40K reductions.
Now,
Got a little question mark there.
little question mark. So let's get to the Newton, which is
Yep.
the model home that you saw that we went in and
Yes.
previewed. Spacious
Man, that
kitchen
thing
and
was-
everything. It's 4 bedrooms, 3 full baths, game room and media room.
Yep.
Okay, and it says it has a huge covered patio. That is the model home. They do have it available, and the price on it right now is $582, $558.
Yep.
But there's a question mark, guys. You have to reach out because when we help you, we're able to get a deeper discount, but you won't know what that is, and it's pretty deep if you use us to be able to do this.
I'm going to say, guys, it's very, very deep. Not stuff that we can market publicly, but they have allowed us to say, guys, just give us a call. Give JoJo a call on the team because they can work with these builders. to get these a little lower. And this is standing inventory. So if you loved that 45-foot home, the Newton.
That was a beautiful home.
Unbelievable,
overall.
big, tall, and you want this, you know, closer to the 5s, you know, that's maybe something that we can do.
And just
again,
so you
reach
know
out.
that their house prices are in the upper 4s and,
Yep.
and into the 5s.
That is amazing. They're building great homes, 2 stories, you name it. So last but not least, JoJo.
Last but not least, right
Look
here,
at this
what
thing.
we're standing in, this model home.
One more look.
The Plan 216.
Plan 216.
And again, they have 2 of these being built. The first one should be somewhere in the July range. And so that kind of gives people a little bit of time to get their house prepped and on the market to be able to move.
Gotta love it. I want to show them actually a few of these houses, and we've seen some of them.
They have some amazing 2-story homes. They have
Jeez.
bigger homes than this one at 3,000 square feet, as you can see.
Yep.
Right here. They're all 3,000, but when you look at this one at 3,900, that's sold.
And she gone, guys.
Yeah.
She gone. Already gone. Okay, so they did mention they are putting the sliders in, and you'll notice on Plan 216, actually right here, JoJo, we got double bubble.
Right here.
Here and here.
So you have the 216, the
Yep.
1-story. This one stands at 3,210 square feet. Remember on the board it was right
Yeah.
at 29 something. It's 4 bedrooms, 3.5 bath, 3-car garage. Again, that one's going to be ready in August from what they're saying on this. And what you were mentioning, Jackson, it does have the slider doors right here, sliding glass doors at patio.
Patio. Perfect. They also have one right here. So this one is only 3,050 square feet. So it's about 150 square feet less. 750 coming in July. So these are going to be very soon. They're really just waiting
Yeah.
on power, guys. So it's
Optional
gonna be very
upper
soon.
cabinet stain. So, I mean, they give a little bit of flexibility, but a lot more when you're building from the ground up.
Yep, negotiable prices, but we're, again, 7s for these bigger, just incredible, beautiful homes.
Yep.
And that still had the 3-car garage. You're more in the 5s and 6s for the Drees, and that new mark, they do have some plans in the 4s and low 5s.
And
for what
remember,
we
you
saw
got to
today.
reach out. They have one that they're able to build the 3-car wide on it, just
Yep.
because of a specific lot. And guys, yes, please reach out. We love talking with each and every one of you who reach out to us, but more importantly, we're able to not only listen to what you're looking for, to decide on the areas, the location, and convenience, and also be able to place you in the best house and negotiate the best deal and prices and help assist you throughout this entire process when moving to the Houston, Texas suburbs.
I can't believe the prices to be in Katy, Texas. To be honest, it's just amazing right now. But if you are looking for all house, you really want to stretch that budget and you want to be in a new up and coming area that is next to the top master plan community, Bridgeland, and they have that Newmark home with the center, what do you call that? Courtyard. The center courtyard. That video is right here. Check it out, because this was actually a video we snuck in there once and they didn't have it done, and everybody was commenting, please go back and video that when it's done. Well, it's done. We videoed it, and the prices in Jubilee are absolutely insane. You do not want to miss this video right here.